Greetings. Today, I would like to talk to you about how do you know that you're being taken for granted? So first of all, let me thank you for coming to sit here with me today and for listening to the few words that I want to share with you. And I call them awareness amplifiers, so that we can amplify our awareness of the experiences that we have in life and the experiences that others are giving us as well, because we don't always just experience what we give ourselves. We also sometimes are subjected to the choices of others and how their choices impact our lives. So thank you. And before I continue, let me just do the normal spiel. Please subscribe to my channel and subscribe to by pushing the subscribe button and the little black bell so that you'll be notified of all my new videos as I post them. I have a wonderful person that supports me, and Andreas, that allows me to do this work. So thank you to Andreas too. I really appreciate his support. He's doing it also as charity to support me. That's wonderful. And also to all of you that come and listen to what I share. And I really would like to invite you to share my video clips, to leave a comment, and to show that you've liked what you've seen, because that supports my algorithm so that my channel can grow. And the reason why I want it to grow is so that YouTube will support me to still be here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be supported. You know, life only supports that works. So if you can support me to show the YouTube channel that this is working, that'll be wonderful. So here are some signs to show you that you're being taken for granted, because we need to know what it means. What does it mean to be taken for granted? Firstly, there will be a constant lack of appreciation. Do others frequently fail to acknowledge or express gratitude for your efforts and for your support and for your contribution? And lack of appreciation can manifest in many ways. It's not always a tangible thing, but there can be lack of appreciation for your basic human needs, for things that you've communicated, that this is a need for me, please support me with this. So there's a lack of appreciation for you as an individual, for your needs, for what is important to you. And the next one that we need to be considered is that there will be an unbalance, there will be a dissonance. You know, are you constantly giving more than what you receive in this relationship? Are you constantly giving more of yourself than what you actually see coming back to you? Do others rely and they rely heavily on you and what you're giving without the reciprocation that shows the value? Because there'll be an inconsistency. You'll see them do things in life for other people, for other situations, for other, being willing to invest more in other things than what they would be willing to invest in you. There's an unbalance, there's a dissonance. Next, there'll be a disregard of boundaries. So when there's a frequent disregard of your boundaries, your limits, your work ethic, the fact that you've expressed this is my work ethic, that there's a disregard of things that people know is an important aspect of the way in which this functions, then you know that they expect you to accommodate them without question, and they're taking you for granted. So you must be available to accommodate them, but they're not in any way willing to accommodate you. They're not showing that they are willing to go the extra mile. Their lifestyle, the way that they do things, will reflect that. And you need to be able to have the eyes to see that. So the next that you're being taken for granted, where you can actually see, is that there's a lack of emotional support. So the minute you start expressing your own needs, the minute you start talking about what is going on with you, the minute you start showing up and saying, this is happening in your life, you'll see that there's a complete shutdown. The person they're just not available. There's just You know, their eyes glaze over, and there's like a, and you see, they are no longer even listening to what you have to say. So, are your emotional needs constantly ignored or dismissed, leaving you feeling unheard, invalidated? You know, do you feel that what you're asking for as support is just outrightly ignored? So even if you speak of it, it's just as if it's not heard. You know. So I once had a client, and they would arrive. They would arrive with a drink or a snack or something that they walk in, that they're busy eating or drinking, but they won't bring me any. They won't say, I've also bought you a chocolate, or I've also bought you a yogi sip, or I've also bought. They will stand and enjoy it right in front of me while they're chatting to me, but they don't offer me. But they're coming into my house, and they're coming to have a session with me. They get indulged with drinks, with eats, with only the best. And at the minimal charge, because I also don't keep just to my hourly rate, and I don't say at the end of an hour, ding, 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 sorry, your hour's up. I invest my time, and I invest in them for as long as needed so that they have a result. And when I called them on it and I said, why do you do this? I never saw them again. They never came back. And you know what's interesting is that I know that they listen to every single clip that I publish, that I send out there, and they're still receiving my energy, and that's really okay. But it's for them to understand that this is what they're willing to do to another. They just take people for granted, because they won't just do that with me, they'll do that with others too. It's not an isolated thing. Someone who takes things for granted do that in their lives consistently. And you'll find that mostly those are people that feel that they are given a raw deal, that people are, treating them badly, or that they're not being considered. But they're the ones who consistently take things for granted. The next sign of being taken for granted is feeling drained or resentful. When you feel exhausted, resentful, and frustrated in your relationships, whether they be personal, whether they be professional, whether they be at the level of your organization, whether it's at the level of your siblings, as if you are shouldering the bulk of the emotional labor, like everything's resting on you. You are the one that must provide all the ingredients. You are the one that must put the ingredients together and produce a result. You are the one that must make everything happen. That's also a very big sign that you're being taken for granted. And then, of course, there's the expectations versus your needs. So all the expectations are consistently what is expected for them to get from you is consistently prioritized over your own. There's no consideration for your own needs and your well-being. It's only the expectations of, and they'll constantly reassure you that it's not the case. But I can assure you that the results speak differently. When you're being taken for granted, there's no question about it. You know. And then one of the biggest aspects for me about being taken for granted is the lack of respect for your time. The lack of respect for your time. Do others frequently disregard your time commitments and schedules, and what you invest and what you're willing to give in terms of your time? Do others frequently disregard the time commitments, the schedules, or expecting you to adjust to their needs? In other words, this is my need. I cannot afford my time. I cannot afford this. But when you look at the lifestyle, you see it's incongruent. It's incongruent with the lifestyle. But when it comes to you, when you are being taken for granted, they will not be able to provide that for you. And they're going to have a row of excuses and a row of reasons why it can't happen. Because in essence, when there's a lack of respect, what it says is that you must be willing to invest and to be the one who's going to support and who's going to be, you must make up for what they deem not to have with your own time, with your own services, with being available. That's when you need to reassess. And you need to reevaluate. You need to look at the rewards. Is the rewards that's coming back to me in this situation? Not because it's tit for tat. Because you must remember that you're an extra mile person. Your life is proof of it. You've already been delivering and giving and extending yourself to this extent. And don't be in denial or don't be going to a deception of what you're delivering, because the results are always determined by the value. So you now need to look at your life going forward, and after listening to this today, what is best for you now? Because if you feel that this is too much to ask of you, you're always welcome to say, this is not for me. But have you considered what you're actually giving up in your rightness if you are the one who's taking things for granted? Are you considering what you're willing to walk away with in your rightness? When you realize, when you come to a place where you accept that you're being taken for granted, it's not an accusation. It's an evaluation. Because if I'm not going to evaluate that I'm being taken for granted, that my service is being taken for granted, that I as a person is being taken for granted, or you in your life, that you can see, but this is what I know that I'm investing here, and this is what I know that I'm giving, and this I can see in the results. And you can see that you're not receiving that respect for the equal exchange of energy. Reassess, reevaluate, re-look at the value that is shown to you in the result. And then you look at the reward, because the reward is the way that you feel your own worth. What am I worth in this situation? What is my worth? What is someone showing me? What is my worth? As a person, as a teacher, as a service provider, as a mother, as a sister, as a brother, as a friend, as a lover, as a partner, what is your worth? Are you actually worth being shared a cold drink with? Are you actually worth being considered that you also need to have a certain consideration, respect? And then you have to say, what is best for me now? What is best for me now? Even if you practice it and you just practice it for one day, just one day, and see what the result is, what the value is that is going to be shown to you by speaking up, by saying, this is what I'm experiencing. Because it is important to be able to tell people that you're experiencing being taken for granted, because it's a very delicate and challenging subject. And it needs a lot of clarity, and it also needs a lot of assertiveness to be able to speak up. You cannot do this on your own. You need support. You need guidance on how to use the tools. So you've got to look at some options that you have to communicate when you feel that you've been taken for granted. And in my next clip, or in one of the future clips, I can't say what's going to be next because I'm always guided what I'm going to share with you, but in one of the future clips, I will tell you what are the options that you have to communicate when you feel that you've been taken for granted. I trust that you've been able to create a good evaluation today about your worth and about who you are as a person and what you feel worthy of receiving, what's best for you. Why? Because you've given it already. You're not asking for something that you haven't already given. You've already shared that. You've already delivered that. Now you're entitled to be considered and not to be taken for granted. It was wonderful to share these few moments with you. And may you go forward respecting yourself and honoring yourself for who you are and what you bring into this world. Our world really needs consideration and generosity, and most of all, respect for your own worth. So have a wonderful rest of your day. If it's the evening, have a wonderful evening. Whatever it is, have the wonderful next moment. And I'll see you all soon. Have a good one. And remember, such is life. Bye.